What if the life you are living right now is only a small part of what you are truly meant to live? What if your dreams are not random thoughts, but messages pointing you toward your real purpose? Many people feel this question deep inside, but ignore it because fear feels safer than change. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho is a story for every person who has ever dreamed of more but hesitated to move forward. This book is not about magic tricks or ancient gold alone. It is about listening to your heart, trusting the journey, and believing that life has meaning beyond routine. Today, we will walk through this beautiful story and uncover the lessons that have inspired millions around the world. The Alchemist is a simple story written in simple language, yet its ideas are deep and powerful. It follows the journey of a young shepherd boy named Santiago and teaches us about dreams, courage, love, fear, and destiny. In this video, we will talk about Santiago's journey, the people he meets, the lessons hidden in his experiences, and how this story connects directly to our own lives. By the end, you may start thinking about your own dreams in a new way. Santiago is a young boy living in Spain who chooses the life of a shepherd because it allows him to travel and see the world. He enjoys his freedom, his books, and his sheep. One night, while sleeping in an abandoned church, he has a strange dream. In the dream, a child takes him to the pyramids of Egypt and tells him that a treasure is waiting there. When he wakes up, the dream feels different from a normal dream. It stays in his mind. This moment shows us how dreams often come quietly, but refuse to leave when they are important. Curious and confused, Santiago looks for someone to explain his dream. He meets a gypsy woman who tells him that dreams can be signs from the future. She says that if he finds the treasure, he must give her a part of it. Soon after, Santiago meets an old man named Melchizedek, who introduces himself as the King of Salem. This meeting changes everything. The old man talks about something called a personal legend. He explains that a personal legend is what you have always wanted to do, the dream that belongs only to you. He also says that most people give up on their personal legend because of fear, comfort, or the opinions of others. The king tells Santiago something very important. When you truly want something, the whole universe works together to help you achieve it. These words touch Santiago deeply. With encouragement from the king and 2 magical stones meant to guide him, Santiago decides to sell his sheep and follow his dream to Egypt. This is the first big decision of the story. Santiago chooses the unknown over safety. This moment reflects a choice we all face at some point in life. When Santiago reaches Africa, reality hits him hard. He is robbed on the first day and loses all his money. He feels angry, scared, and alone. He thinks about returning home and forgetting his dream. This part of the story feels very real because many people give up when things go wrong early. But instead of quitting, Santiago decides to take responsibility. He finds work at a crystal shop owned by a tired and hopeless man. At the crystal shop, Santiago works hard and brings new ideas. He suggests cleaning the crystals, displaying them better, and selling tea in crystal glasses. Slowly, the business grows and the shop becomes successful. Santiago earns good money and could easily return to Spain to live comfortably. But deep inside, he feels empty. This part teaches us that money and comfort alone cannot replace purpose. When you ignore your true calling, even success feels incomplete. Santiago listens to his heart again and decides to continue his journey. He joins a caravan crossing the desert toward Egypt. During this journey, he meets an Englishman who is searching for the secrets of alchemy. The Englishman believes wisdom comes from books and study, while Santiago learns by observing life. Their friendship shows that knowledge can be found in many ways, but experience teaches lessons that books cannot. The caravan eventually reaches an oasis, a place full of life in the middle of the desert. Here, Santiago meets Fatima, a woman who captures his heart. He feels a deep love for her and considers staying forever. But Fatima understands the nature of dreams. She tells Santiago that if he truly loves her, he must follow his journey. She believes that if he fulfills his destiny, he will return. This teaches us that real love does not block growth. True love supports dreams instead of destroying them. While at the oasis, Santiago learns to read signs from the world. He senses an upcoming attack on the oasis and warns the leaders. Because of this, he gains respect and meets the alchemist, a powerful and wise man. The alchemist becomes Santiago's guide. He teaches him to listen to his heart and understand fear. One powerful lesson the alchemist shares is that fear of suffering is often worse than suffering itself. Many people never act because they are afraid of losing what they already have. Santiago continues his journey through the desert with the alchemist. Along the way, he learns about the language of the world, the idea that everything in the universe is connected. He learns that when you are in harmony with your purpose, nature itself helps you. In a symbolic moment, Santiago is asked to turn himself into the wind to save his life. At first, this seems impossible, but by connecting with the desert, the wind, and the sun, he realizes that all things share the same spirit. This moment represents spiritual growth and self-belief. Finally, Santiago reaches the pyramids of Egypt. He is filled with joy and emotion. He believes his treasure is finally within reach. But once again, he is attacked and beaten. At first, this feels cruel and unfair. But one of the thieves tells Santiago about his own dream of finding treasure buried near a church in Spain. He laughs at the idea of following dreams. In that moment, Santiago understands the truth. His treasure was back where his journey began. Santiago returns to Spain and digs beneath the tree where he once slept with his sheep. There, he finds the treasure. But by now, he knows that the gold is not the real reward. The real treasure is the journey, the lessons, the courage, and the wisdom he gained. He also knows that he will return to Fatima, not as a lost boy, but as a fulfilled man. The lessons of the alchemist are simple but powerful. Everyone has a personal legend, a dream meant only for them. Fear, comfort, and doubt are the biggest enemies of dreams. Failure is not the end, but part of the path. Listening to your heart brings clarity. Love should never stop your growth. The journey itself changes you, and sometimes the thing you are searching for is closer than you think. This book reminds us that life is not meant to be lived on automatic mode. It invites us to ask ourselves honest questions. Are we living our own dream or someone else's expectations? Are we listening to fear or to our heart? The Alchemist does not promise an easy journey, but it promises a meaningful one. Thank you for watching and spending this time with us. If this story inspired you, moved you, or reminded you of your own dreams, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more powerful book summaries and life-changing ideas. Share this video with someone who needs encouragement today. Your support helps us continue creating content that inspires people around the world. Until next time, keep believing in your journey and keep walking toward your personal legend.